just chilling in the club now, just doing my thing. I was looking for a good time, and before I could blink,
I saw you in the corner, and I'm like, ooh, come over. Give me a little bit, I want a little bit, moving a little bit closer. Sway just a little bit, play just a little bit, can I get it one more time? Where'd you learn to dance like that? Body rolling front to back. Don't know how you move like that.
where'd you learn to dance like that?
Roll your butt, you front to back. Yeah.
Not sure what happened to the music.
Me neither.
It's going to be stuck in my head all day now.
Don't know how you move like that. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, this thing's already recorded. Wow, well, hey there, Uniters. That song is a new song of ours, and it's gonna be in our new musical, Love, Love, Love.
We're so happy that this secret is finally out and we're able to share this with you.
So we told you last week this will be coming out very soon, and it will be very soon, so get ready.
So much work was put into our musical. We had vocal lessons and acting lessons, which was one of my favorites. What about you guys?
Doing Love, Love, Love took the most work out of probably any project that Now United has done.
I'm really proud of us for becoming who we are right now as performers. Now we're tapping into acting. It's something that we didn't know we would get to do this soon.
Here's the thing, when we get scared and intimidated in our head, our energy goes like this. But I think we have to approach acting and life like that.
So I remember there's this one night where we shot literally all night long, and all of us were so tired.
Oh my god, the hardest part was you can't look at camera while dancing and acting. And sounds easy, but it was so hard.
Babe, you cannot look at camera. Yeah, everybody.
Don't look at camera.
Some takes we'd have to stop because someone had looked into the camera and we had to start all over again.
I've never experienced acting before, and I kind of developed a love for acting right now because this acting class was so fun and I learned so many things about acting, and right now I really appreciate it.
You have to put yourself in this situation and then you live it as yourself. And then we work on the things that keep us from feeling. That's it. That's all really acting has to be.
I was very new to acting, and even in acting class, it was like new to me to learn how to, like, in what sense I have to deliver the dialogue, like what is the feeling behind it and in what sense am I saying. So that was really new and that was challenging.
It is hard. It's hard to play someone that's not yourself.
We had to really get in character to do different scenes, like when we would get very close or when we would dance together in a way that we've never danced before, you know? So that was challenging.
It was refreshing to see everyone being so vulnerable, and it reminded me of the beginning of the boot camp where we just were auditioning, where we were just coming from our countries to audition for Nainada. It reminded me of those moments because we were really vulnerable. We were doing things that we're unsure of what each other would think, and you know, I'm really glad that we got to tap into another part of performing, I would say.
What was amazing through the vocal and acting classes, we all got so vulnerable in front of each other, and I think that connected us even more and also on a different level. Like now we're okay with messing up in front of each other, and that was like a really rewarding feeling in the whole process of the musical. We grew so much as a group and as a person and as an artist and as everything.
I think the most rewarding thing was just getting to experience this with Now United and just gaining lots of memories out of it, because there are so many funny memories and getting to see people have bromance in it, and we don't get to see that normally, so it was so much fun to like experience that.
Just hearing "It's a Wrap" on Love, Love, Love was probably the most rewarding thing because so much work went into it.
The satisfaction everyone had was amazing, that we worked so hard and Hopefully it turned out great and you guys like it.
All this talk about love has got me thinking.
Oh no, what are you thinking?
Obviously, we are all acting in love, 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 which you guys will get to see very soon. But how about we share some real life stories?
I'm in. You know I love secrets.
Let's start with who was your first crush?
Alright guys, I gotta sit down for this one. My first crush, I had a crush on a girl since I was 6 years old till I was like 13. And I wrote her poems and I gave her flowers and I made bracelets for her and I did dances with her, and she never liked me back, sadly. So it's okay. It's totally fine. It is, it's fine, it's fine. I've moved on from now, guys. I've moved on.
My family doesn't know this, thank God. This was in year 1 to year 4, and he would always come over to our house, and the reason why he came over all the time was because he was my older brother's best friend at the time. I had a crush on my older brother's best friend. Oh my. No one knows that.
My first ever crush was when I was in 3rd grade, and me and my friend had a crush on the same guy. So we would run to the guy, hold on to his legs, and we would not let go. And he was like trying to walk, and it was so awkward. I don't know why we did that. I think it was just our way of showing our love. My first crush was this boy from my school bus, and I was so young. I was a baby. I didn't even know what dating was before. And I came back home and I was like, hey mom, I have this boyfriend and he is from my school bus. And my mom was like super worried, but at the same time very curious. And she was like, what do you mean? Like, you have a boyfriend? Where is he from? Like, what's his name? And then I was like, yeah, I'm dating him, but he doesn't know about it. So I was convinced that he was my boyfriend, but he didn't know that he was my boyfriend, but I did have a boyfriend.
First grade of elementary school, I had this boy that I was in love with and I wanted to get married, and this is the first time I've ever felt this way, and I'm like 7 years old. I just remember like walking up to him for a whole week after class to basically force him to go on a date with me, force him to become my boyfriend. I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. He kept on saying, no, stop following me or whatever for a whole week.
Where there is love, there is also heartbreak. Do we dare share?
Okay guys, let's do it!
I'll go last.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Okay, there was this boy in school, in my class, that I, like, since day 1, I was so in love with him. In 1st grade, we had like a classroom party or something. His friends told me he liked me, and then our friends were like, you go talk. So basically he was like, well, if I like you and you like me, well, you know what happens next. And I'm like, no, but I kind of knew. And he's like, yeah, like, do you want to be my you-know? Like, he didn't want to say the word. And I'm like, yes, I want to be your... Okay, but the story's not ending yet. I go to school the next day, and I walk in the classroom, and he's like, hi, so I spoke to my mom, and she said, like, we're too young to, like, have a boyfriend and a girlfriend, so yeah, like, we can't do that. And then I went to the bathroom and cried so much.
My first heartbreak was on 5th grade. I was dating this boy, and he actually knew he was my boyfriend. And we exchanged Valentine's Day gifts, and it was this whole thing. It was a very cute relationship. We held hands on lunchtime, and then out of the blue, one day we were at the sports class and he was just hanging out, and then he came to me and he was like, we're done. And then I was like, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, yeah, it's over. We're over. And I was so sad because there was no reason. And I was like, what does he mean? Like, I thought we meant something. We exchanged gifts. You loved me. Yeah, I was heartbroken for a while, but then I moved on, so it was okay. So I was in 4th grade. This guy asked me out. He wrote me a beautiful letter with, I had to say yes or no if I want to go out with him. And obviously I said yes because I had a huge crush on him. So we were dating for a week. And then my best friend came to me and she was like, Sina, so I talked to the guy and he said he wants to date me, and so I think he wants to break up with you. So I went to the guy and I still remember this moment. He was standing on the top of the stairs. I was standing downstairs. And so I was like, hey, so do you want to break up with me? And he was like, yes. And then he just left. And that's it. That's the end of our love story. It's so heartbreaking. I still remember this moment for the rest of my life, I think. Yes, really sad. But it's okay. I got over it eventually.
Okay. Let's bring it back to love.
Oh, love.
You know what? I love you guys.
One thing I love about Now United is that the more we get to know each other, the more of a bond we create. And it's just so fun because every trip just gets more and more and more fun and more special, and we get to know each other in a deeper level, you know? So it's just really great to have so many people that know you so well and want to see you happy and want to see you healthy and just like share love with each other is just really, really special.
I literally call them all the time and they're my literal siblings now, and I'm so grateful to have these people in my life right now.
And also, if like sometimes you're not feeling good or like you feel alone, someone's always there to help you and to encourage you and to lift you up. And I just love this about Now United.
I think one thing I really like about Now United is how honest we are with each other, how close we are, because I do feel like with family with you, and it's so hard to be apart. And I think about you guys every time when I wake up. I want to say hi to Sabi because we usually share the room, or like I want to go and have breakfast and sit with someone, but no one is around me right now, so it feels weird. But I think our friendship is one of the best things we have.
I love you guys because I can just be myself when I'm with you guys, and everyone accept each other the way they are. And yeah, I think that's beautiful. And I love you guys.
I love you.
I love that we're weird sometimes too.
Like what?
Like this?
I could paint a picture in my mind of all the things I like. I would paint you